Hello and welcome to the Bookmap series with Gains. In today's video, we are looking into volume, specifically the volume dots, display, and clustering options. Bookmap volume dots display the transactions that have taken place on the best bids and offers. I'll turn the heat map off so we can see the volume dots clearly with price action of the best bid and offer. So turn the heat map off. The green dots are aggressive market buy orders that transacted on the best offer. The red dots, in this case they're gray because that's my color selection, are aggressive market sell orders that transacted on the best bid. The larger the size of the dot, the more volume was transacted. We can use the data tip tool up here and hover over the volume dot to see exactly where the volume was on the specific dot. The volume read at the bottom line of the text is the volume that was displayed in that specific dot. If you right click on the dot to display the volume options, then select volume dot settings. This opens the volume dot settings in the studies configurations tool. You can display the dots as 2D or 3D. I prefer the 3D. The volume delta displays the difference between the buy and sell volume. If there is more buy volume compared to sell volume, then the green dot is displayed. If there is more sell volume compared to buy volume, then the red or gray, depending on your preference, is displayed. I prefer the visual representation of total volume. If selected, the dots will be displayed as a pie chart, with green representing the buyers and the red or gray representing the sellers. I feel that this gives me a better read on real-time price action compared to a volume delta. To adjust the size of the dots, use the slider, which you can also display on the main toolbar if you select it here, which shows up here. You can change the size by moving the slider, like so. And lastly, to adjust the transparency of the dots, use this slider. Now let's cover the volume dot cluster settings. Again, we're going to go into right-clicking for the volume dots settings, and we have these options. You can choose to cluster the volume dots with no clustering, smart, by time, by volume, by price, and by price and aggressor. Now let's select by time and choose 1 minute. 60 seconds. Each volume dot will appear. You will notice how sometimes the dots are outside of the best bid and offer line. This is because it's based on the VWAP, also known as volume weighted average price, of the 1 minute period. If we go back into settings, let's click on apply to bars, and what we'll see is that your volume bars on the bottom of the chart will display with the 1 minute clustering. Next, let's select by volume and we'll input 5. A volume dot will display after a volume of 5 or greater has transacted. If we want to return to the 1 minute, we can revert by clicking on the inherit from bars, since bars are based on the time of the 1 minute. You see it? Now let's choose smart clustering, which is a combination of both time and volume. There's a slider here which can enhance the sphere of influence of the large clusters. Essentially, if you were to picture large water droplets attracting and absorbing the smaller droplets around it, that's what you get when you're sliding the smart clustering bar. Smart clustering is my preferred volume dot setting because of the cleaner look it makes and it's easier to analyze, but choose whatever works best for you. The last clustering setting is aggregation by price. This will cluster all the volume at the same price level until a price change occurs, and then it will begin the cluster on the new price level. If you want to have the clusters on top, check the box here. Otherwise, the smaller clusters will appear on top. The other options by volume and by price aggressor are available as well, but for the simplicity of the beginner with Bookmap, I think the best option is to keep on smart clustering. And here are my settings. I have my size about here, my transparency about here, a smart clustering slider here, and 3D bubbles, total volume. In the second volume video I'm going to make, we will go over volume dot filtering, the volume bars, and the last traded volume aggregation. Thank you so much for joining me here. Look forward to making more videos for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.